Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Vanity, and today I want to talk to you about signs he's a player. For everybody who might have started dating somebody recently and you don't know how to tell if somebody is someone who you can build with, or if they are somebody who is not going to be around for long. Well, I have 5 signs that you should look out for if you want to be able to tell whether this person is a player or not. The first one that I have, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. He's a really smooth talker. They say things that other people would be nervous about with ease. Somebody who's a player isn't nervous to ask you out. They aren't nervous to ask for your number. They aren't nervous to ask you about yourself, like private things that other people would have to take time to get to know you to feel comfortable enough to ask you. Not a player will feel comfortable right away, and you can tell that they're comfortable because they say it with such ease and they're so calm, almost as if they're just sliding a question or an opinion right in there, as if you've known each other for a while and you don't know these people. Or even if you know this person, they just feel so comfortable around you. Players are very comfortable in their own skin because they've done this many times. They've spoken to many people before, so it's nothing to them. The second sign that you should look for is their look is always together, even if they're broke. One thing I've noticed is that they always have their looks together. Their hair is always done, or they have a haircut. They always look well put together. Unless they're one of these, boho type of guys that don't really put much effort into themselves. I'm not talking about those type. The average type of player will look well put together, have nice clothes. They'll make sure their look is always neat because it's almost as if they're always on. You never know when you're going to meet somebody, and I feel like that is something players know, especially because they're always looking for someone new, for a new adventure, so they have to look their best. The next sign I would look out for is when you talk to them about past relationships, they don't talk about the emotional side because they were not invested. So this is more for when you're already getting to know this person. One thing you can do to test if they have been emotionally invested in the past is ask them how they feel about their ex, or ask them how they felt about their ex while they were together. Because this is the way that you'll see what about them it is that they appreciated, what about their ex it is that they appreciated. And if all you hear is physical or something outside of the emotional, like for example, if they always talking about how good the person looked, how they were all about their career, instead of talking about how they like to spend time with that person or how that person made them feel, that's a telltale sign that this guy was never invested in the relationship. It was never important to them. And one of the key things to players is that they don't attach. If anything, they do anything to detach. But it's not hard for them because they always have more than one partner. So the next thing I have here, which is a major thing actually, they have a lot of female friends that in reality they're growing a bond with in order to date them in the future. Now, if you are dating someone who has more than 5 female friends, you should already know they are not just friends. These are either people who he wants to date or who want to date him. It's almost like he has to have somebody on the back burner just in case you don't work out, or you and whoever else they're dating doesn't work out. They have somebody to fall back on. But they keep them as friends because these aren't people who meet the standards of somebody who they would want to date. Like, they might not be pretty enough, or they might not be somebody who is easily fooled. Another reason why they would have a lot of female friends would be because they get attention from those female friends too. And they give those female friends attention. So that leaves less attention for you, less time spent with you. And like I said before, it's all about detachment. If you are not attached to someone, if you don't feel emotionally invested in someone, there is no relationship. It is all very surface, and since it's surface, it'll be very easy for that person to move on. And finally, the fifth sign that you want to look out for is they're inconsistent with communication because they don't want to attach, and because the attention is somewhere else. They are paying attention to other people because they're always looking for something new. Now, I feel like I already briefly touched on this in the video, but this is the most important thing. If you have somebody who 3 out the 7 days of the week, you're all good, they want to hang out, they're interested in what you're doing and what you feel, and then all of a sudden the other 4 days they don't even call you, or you just can't seem to get a hold of them, they're suddenly oh so busy. They're not busy. They're just playing you with that hot and cold thing people do, because that's one way to make you grow attached to them. That inconsistency makes you have an up and down relationship with this person, and so are your emotions at the time, because you never feel that security that you're supposed to feel in a relationship. You never feel stable with them because you don't know whether or not they're going to keep plans or cancel, whether or not they want to stick around, whether or not their emotions towards you are sincere. And they aren't. They aren't sincere. They're just playing mind games with you. And everybody knows that absence makes the heart grow fonder. So leaving you always wanting more by being inconsistent is one of the main ways that somebody will try to play you, especially a player. They already know that that's one of the main things people want. They want to be validated. They want that one-on-one time, that attention. So if ever you see somebody's being inconsistent with you in general, try to cut them off, because they can't possibly have good intentions with you. Now, if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on IG, Hey Vanity 21. Thank you for watching.